Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 4 of our Legions of Nagash Czar Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, our boys are sitting here at New Moss to hold the line against the big angry red Gluteus Maximus of Skarbrand himself. He's got the bulk of his forces over here with Skarbrand, where I have deployed just about nobody because we can't hold the line against Skarbrand. Our other forces are on the wings there to take out his two flanking troops. We're going to try to kill off as many of the demon units as we can, and hope that he doesn't get lucky and get the new Demon's Reforged ability to trigger a couple of times, and that way there's just less troops for us to be dealing with from Skarbrand. We don't really care about any of our settlements on this area except for the Black Pyramid. We can claim them all back over time and no issues. The sands can wait. So we've got all of our troops set up on the sides, like I said. We're going to charge the Bone Golems out to try to take down the Blood Reaper or as many of these other just Bloodletters as we can. Let's get to it. Ooh, before we do though, let's get some towers set up. So I want to harass... that one's set up here. Let's have this tower and here, since those will be the least likely to get shut down. And let it begin. I'm gonna bring one of the bats over, because we can use them as a flanking force. Outside the walls, quickly there, Bone Golems. We've got the archers set up on the high ground where they can fire up and over. They're going to be wasted on these Chaos Warriors, that's alright. Run this in, we get some good shots, perfect. Towers aren't super, at least those towers aren't super useful. Pretty sure we bunch up a bit more, that way we can fire up and around. Alright, Bodie boys are outside the walls. We're getting attacked by everyone at once. That's a good way for me to lose them, for sure. Actually managed to get us right outside of where we would be able to be reinforced. That's pretty clever there, AI. I'm here for it. How's this side going? That keeps moving. Oh, they deployed them outside the walls. That's perfect. Don't get flanked. So many of them. Do what we can. Those bats got obliterated. What can you do? No, they did a really good job of playing me when I sent the Bone Golems out. I did just a little bit too slow, and they're away from all our towers and our archers. Those archers doing some really good damage. Tower in here as soon as we can. Come on now, soon. Quickly now. There we are. Bats, go ahead and drop in on this group here. Yeah, the Nagash Czar Guard can hold their line against Bloodletters, which is pretty impressive. They went all in on getting the Bone Golems outside the walls. Not a bad call. Bats on this side descends, go ahead and pull them out. Been in combat for about 10 seconds, which is how long your charge bonus lasts. I want to try to break one of the units that's already about to go. We'll hit these Bloodletters in. And we know Skarbrand is finally at the gates, but he's not really making that much progress. And all these guys are now fairly tired. Pulling the ladders, though. I can absolutely see them just going up and over and ignoring our warriors. So to keep that from being very effective, let's go ahead and put in a tower there. Spawn another unit here. They're trying their best, aren't they? Those two are gone. And the bat combo went very well for us. Yeah, Nagash our guard. We want you to come through and defeat these Bloodletters. Then we'll work as one big blob. As soon as Skarbrand's here, the journey is done. We'll have the Nagash's our guard get in there first, and then we'll send in the Karen Rays because they move quite a bit faster. Right, more towers, more towers. More of these. Get these bats out of there. Nagash's our guard, if you can come on down here, I wouldn't mind. Archers fire on this position. Spearmen hold as best you can. Bats drop back in. Absolutely here for them sacrificing their Blood Reaper. Keep up that withering fire, boys. Guard and Karen Rays working together should also be so very effective. Scarbrand's boys are all through. Well, they're really not, actually. They captured the gatehouse, but they're staying outside. I'll take a bugged out enemy. Absolutely. Get another tower in there and come back over here. Air Rays are starting to take some damage, so let's actually go ahead and pull them back and let the guard take up the front line. Charge them. They're about to go. Let's go ahead and get those bats out of combat. Spears aren't doing anything here, so let's go ahead and just bring them down. Yeah, we might be able to get the kill on this Blood Reaper. That would be incredible. You should dodge the arrow. Just sitting there is a real bad idea. No barricades to slow them. I just don't think that's gonna matter. Thought I put a tower in here. I guess not. One down to help. Charge the group. It's already broken. Archers, you fire on the bigger chunk of Bloodletters. Another tower going in the back line. I mean, no, we won't win. But due to some jankiness with the AI, we'll do some damage for sure. I pull those Karen Rays back once again. Let the Nagash's our guard get their blades in. Scarbrand's in the settlement now. He's tired of us talking smack. As the Bloodletters between a rock and a terrible place. And then the bats we will send. I don't really know where we'll send the bats, honestly. We can do the old slow down and barricades here and here. That should be another unit of Bloodletters defeated. If they bring them in, we'll just drop the archers on top and the bats too. Alright, we're all out of arrows, so we have to rely on the ballista bolts to deal with them. We'll come on down. We brought the the fact that Scarbrand's with it means we can't drop the bats on their head. Alright, archers, get down there. Bats to sit on this group. Bladesmen go fight the Flushhounds. As long as we can break a couple of these archers or the Bloodletters, we're good. Scarbrand should capture zones really quickly, so he'll put this to an end rather fast. Come on, Karen Rays, get in there, do some damage. Spears, get in there. Archers too. Everyone, slay who you can. Alright, that point is gone, which means that now they're going to be hauling cheek toward the final one. And there is naught we can do about it. Get these bats up in the air again, if we can. Another tower here. Going all in on dragging on the Blood Reaper now. Archers, spearmen, sorry, your job is Bloodletters. The gashes are, and Blood Reaper's yours. Alright, dropping those letters heads. Scarbrand, go away. Try to do damage. Up on the walls then. Run, run, run. So they're not going for the final. They just want the throat chop humiliation win now. Respect, I can respect it. Come down here and help me with the Blood Reaper. His death will get rid of the Blood Letters, hopefully by just default. Come on, get rid of another unit of Blood Letters. Yep, there he goes. Down with the bloody big head. And now we can surround these Chaos Warriors. The Ashes are guard, you kind of come off to the side. We'll let the spears crash in first, and then we'll have you guys hit there. Because we don't have a lot of time before those Warhounds come over. How much to upgrade here? I think we just go for another wall, another tower. I get them fully surrounded. We're playing more of a Pharaoh than Total War now. Y'all surrounded. Granted, these aren't going to be doing damage, and neither will these, but... Actually, backhands one of the spearmen. Surrounded, you do now stand. Scarbrand gonna go get involved, or is he gonna stand there? Is there any? Well, yeah, let's have these guys instead of going after Scarbrand. Let's go clobber those flesh hounds if we can. Oh, down with that tower. Momentum is heavily swinging the other way. It's going to work. Drag down those bloodletters. If you lads can avoid Scarbrand, that'd be perfect. Come this way to attack the hounds. Over on this side, we're wearing them down. So very slowly. They're dropping one model about every second and a half. Just so we can deal with these last couple bloodletters here. Anyway, we have some Nagash's card left. Just think, if we can get some magical attacks on any of our guys through either just technology or otherwise, I think we have no trouble against the forces of Khorne. The armored guys are going to be a problem, but man, they always are. Khorne's armored. My beloved. Plate mail for absolute days. I would not be surprised if it's the ballistas that are actually doing the damage. Alright, they're into the final section. Have you all fire on the hounds, because they should be an easier target. Alright, well this group has been defeated. We lose outright. We tried our best. Good fight. Alright, they give us a valiant defeat, and it certainly was. So it looks like they do get their Blood Reaper back with the Demon's Reforged ability, which is really unfortunate for us. They also get back the Bloodletters, 2 units of Bloodletters, and they lose quite a few others, but they do get back 2 of them and their Blood Reaper, which is actually quite unfortunate. Alright, the Black Pyramid is under attack by a squad of Skaven. I mean, I don't think you guys can do any damage at all. Let's just see how the auto-resolve handles this one. That's nothing but Skaven, Slaves, and Clan Rats, but let's see. Lose 168. I think that's something we can absolutely handle. We will go ahead and dominate them. Moss of the Ash River was raised. That looks incredible. That's fine. He burned it down and likely built himself up a... Can we see that there's a Blood Host army there? Likely. And that's why I built nothing here at Qatar too, because he's just going to move on over there where there are even less defenders. Recruit 8 additional lord. I've got 3 lords game. We are doing fantastic.
Everything
But Mo's here.
dies.
Everything dies. I'm surprised we can't get better units. We need even more large battles, that way we get even more death for us to harvest. Arkan's Black Tower would give us control, income, and a legionary barrage for armies in the region. As well as a hefty garrison.
Soon I'll be all powerful.
So, I'm all power.
Bats and wolves gather.
Yeah, the Mo's, you're just here to hold the line. Give you Cursive on Death. Lord of the Scourge. Upkeep production for all skeleton warriors. And Crypt Ghouls. Okay, I would probably prefer we upgrade. You want to stay with me? Okay, fine. Mochi returns. The Dread Queen. Ouch. You hurt already. What's wrong with you? Why you stab me? It's poison, fool. Okay, now let's keep your paws off the desk. Just go ahead and sit down, please. Oh, that's a keyboard. Good grief. We got Jason here.
Should I take stock of your worth?
Well, rather you burn down Kimry and leave me alone. That Mo's come on out of the settlement. Although, like I said, I don't think they'll fight us if they're together. So let's have the Dread King go deal with it. Well, if you've thrown me off. Decisive victory. We'll go ahead and give this one of the auto resolves. I love the winged Centurion horse here. Only 58 fall. We will go ahead and humiliate those captives. Yeah, I think we will. That's the slaughter option. So the more often we hit that one, the higher chance we have to lower enemy leadership in the region. And upgrade you up to the Grave Walkers. And that Mo's just in charge of holding the pyramid at all costs. Meanwhile, the Dread King can bop around and take out these armies we already finished off. So it looks like that might have been the one and only Skaven invasion, actually. We'll see. Scarbrand's nearby fighting two
Would you stake your soul?
Two of his armies is going to be a nightmare. In fact, this Skaven might have positioned us just in the way, so that way we can get hit by both.
Should I take stock of your worth?
The time is not right.
Let's fall back to the pyramid. The time is not right. We can't go into encamp stance, so we can't do any more building, which is unfortunate, but I'm fine with not building for a turn, just so we can come back and stay safe. Mighty Warrior. I honestly think we just need to max out on Gaze of Nagash, and we can just keep blasting Scarbrand with these. Magical Missile, and see how many of them we need to the center of his gross self. And the joke fell flat. Alright, so, Arkan.
Servant of Nagash.
You existing is kind of annoying. Oh.
Master.
Where's my encamp stance? Let's go ahead and have you post up right on the border. Oh, minions. And then we can upgrade your Grave Walkers, which will give us more gold. Or more dark magic. Then we can grab the Mortuary House as well. Then I'll just go for, same with the Dread King, the Mortarch Retinue next. Anything else we need, we'll just go ahead and raise. And we can raise archers here easy. I'm just not going to go ahead and increase his upkeep any further. Alright, now it's up to the Dread King. We have no more really? We've got no more bats here? How is this possible?
Bring me flesh to craft.
So many battles have been fought here. Sure enough. Let's swap over to the Master of Puppets and get ready for a fight against Jason. I mean, or not. Mose, I'd like to send you out over here to grab some units, but I don't really want him to be tired for our fight against Skarbrand. Ooh, 52%? We can actually make it there and back, no problem.
Find me,
Hobbit's tail. A little bit more of a creepy, gross one. Although your army is beautiful, I should have given some of these guys over to my big dumb. And then you can't make it back? That's not how 52% works, game. I'm just gonna be real with you.
Everything dies.
Everything dies. Sweet, he will hang out then with the two guarding the Black Pyramid, surprisingly from Skarbrand, and we'll end the turn. Alright, Vanya has claimed the Sword of Cain, and yeah, no, here comes Skarbrand and Jason.
I take stock of your worth.
So they're recruiting up more troops before coming after us. Hopefully he loses. Oh, he's good. He's already lost his bloodletting, so they've lost a bit of their damage. I guess he could have just gathered up some skulls there. I don't see the Bloodhost army. I'd definitely be traveling with them. I wish he would attack Kimry instead of just going all in on being anti-player. Like, be actually clever and attack this settlement to build up your bloodletting more and make yourself a Bloodhost army. Don't be dumb. Get the drop the goggles for coming after me. Well, that's what we're gonna deal with here. Dread King, you come behind. That Mose?
The spirits agree.
The spirits agree. Do your upgrading.
Do not seek to command, Scar.
Yeah, Skarbrand can. Oh, good, he can't reach the Dread King. Exactly what we need. Kara Reborn. I don't understand how our raised Deadpool is not replenishing. We've slaughtered so many Skaven here. The bones we could cobble together would be pretty intense. So we're still negative 600. Hate to see it. Domain of the Dead makes us 100 more for you. Costs 4k though. And unfortunately, Skarbrand taking on Numas was kind of a big deal. So what if we send Arkan back through? We can raise up another Lord here to Nagash's in a hurry if we need. We send Arkan back through with his very small force, raise up who we need when we get there. And then go take back Numas, or at least go start taking settlements from Skarbrand. Because we don't want to have to spend the recolonization points. No thanks. Extra army capacity. Well, this is likely a good one to have on cooldown. We can also subjugate the likes of Manfred here, which would, I think, then cause Skarbrand to attack them.
Greetings.
Oh, we
Thou
can't
stand
subjugate
before
Manfred.
the rightful elector of Stirland.
Arkan is taken over, that's why. Interesting. That's cool. Arkan's taken over as the faction leader. You know, that's really cool. Alright, so Thutmose, is there anything at all we can do? Oh yeah, the Legions of Renown that we can't really afford. Ooh, but they do magical damage.
Soon I'll be all-powerful.
So... I mean, truthfully, I don't think we need these Skelly Spearmen at all. Or I guess the zombies can... God, the zombies are so cheap, so we'll kick out the Skeleton Spearmen, at least one of them, and replace it with one of the ROR guys. Are they both magical attacks? Hey, we'll go ahead and bring in the Revenants of Morcane. Only there's 32 of them. So they're going to be like Doomseekers. Works for me. Skarbrand, let's see what you got. We'll ignore all of our building upgrades and let him charge on over. Before we do.
Greetings. Thou stand before the rightful elector.
You're fighting
of
against
Stirland.
Thorek. Stop talking about Sterling, you weirdo. You're gonna be the rightful elector count of Sudenberg if you don't cut it out. I know Scarbrand left his refrigerator running, or what happened? He's gone. He's actually likely right here. They heard me talking about sitting Arkin through, and they're like, oh, don't worry, we'll wait on you. There's something I can say already about raising up something where once there was nothing, says the Dread King. Although he's doing it with a little bit of a creepy stare directly into your soul. And one really... Wow, they're doing so... And we're gonna have to deal with the Savage Orcs soon. Crazy. Alright, so we are up to 11 Warpstone. What can we do with it besides just these rights? I mean, that I don't know, so we might as well just go ahead and activate this here. Now we've got more army capacity. And that can kind of go on cooldown. We don't have the capital. Interesting. So, I mean, yeah, Scarbrand buggered on off. Let's go ahead and take down the Black Tower of Harkin. Do some damage. Because, truthfully, Thutmose can hold the line here without help. So let's come on across the border. Ever onward. And I would like to get rid of one of these dire wolves in place of bats. They're cheaper. Cheaper, and if I'm using them as expendable units anyway, I might as well not be sad when I lose them. Alright, so they definitely went after Qatar. Way easier takedown for them. Arkin, let's go ahead and hang out in the Desolation. You're having a field trip that is extremely boring. Sometimes it's just the way it is. And don't worry, we're taking back your tower for you. Black Tower says it'll be a close victory. I think not. I've had lots of issues with crashes here, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is we are going to quick save. So I want to have no issues with this, and I'm actually going to end recording, and we're going to start a new one and finish the camp this episode. Because, like I said, I've had all sorts of funky crashes here, and I think it's mostly because of the combination of mods, and my PC's just having a little bit of, it's struggling a bit. So, to try to help it out, I'll be right back. Alright, and after all of those issues here with the crash and everything, I have completely forgotten to bring our mic back on in. So let's unpause for the final time here, and we'll try to finish up this this episode right. The leadership spikes on these Felbats is very strange. Yeah, the king is very stuck. Go ahead and see if we can just land him real quick. If not, we'll just go for the soul heal on. Not the zombies, oh you fool. Well, such is the way sometimes. Yeah, why are our bats crumbling when there's nothing to fight? One of them's fine, the other one's not. Who knows? All sorts of weirdness already going on for this battle here. Nearly through those gates. Bring the bats back if we can, but they look like they're going to try to crumble away. Unfortunate. They came outside the walls with their swords. There's all sorts of weird stuff going on here. Let them do their thing. Our archers can keep blasting into whoever they want. Let's go after those swordsmen. Glad the bats have figured out that they're not actually in any kind of danger. It took them a moment. Alright, we're through the gates and in the elephants. Bats somehow are still wavering. I don't understand that at all. Send them after those crossbows. We haven't taken nearly enough damage to actually start being concerned about anything. That's alright. We'll slam into those spearmen who think they're brave. Our lord can't move, but he is still dangerous. Archers obliterated these poor guys. Zombies get into the halberdiers, and we'll have the skeletal spearmen, I guess, do the same. Okay, so once again, these dire batches don't want to be here, do they? Ah, whatever, you're easy to replace. You want to be dumb and bugged out, that's fine. We can deal. The rest of the warriors here, I will give them their own unit, lock them and charge them forward. Oh, not you guys though, whoops. You stay here and deal with these halberdiers. Oh, a very janky battle. It went fairly similar to our first one. Bring them through, go ahead and drop the soul siphon, that way they're not losing any health. Actually see the health, ignoring their damage. The Felbats figured out their problems. That's perfect. They're just very unconfident. It happens. Pikemen, go ahead and get in there. Stab into this group. Bring all the cav through. And there it goes. We didn't have to kill everyone. A little bit anticlimactic, and the enemies did all sorts of weird stuff here, but something that happens, and it should be well expected here for Warhammer. Red King is stuck in turbulence. Put in the battle there. Alright, easy win. We lost even less than the first time. And most of the ones we did lose went to the bats, which I will absolutely accept. Our flying chicken nuggets are garbage in a battle, but good if we need to lose someone. Corpse Caravan. That sounds glorious. Now we've got Virion the Grim. The legends of all lands and races tell of the plague cart. Whether it is of this world or another, none can say. Oh, it's Eltharian's evil brother from Cathay. And we also have the Heart of Blackness. The black jewel of the Dread King contains his very soul. Embedded in his ribcage, it beats like an obscene, black, and glistening heart. Just want to lick it. 10% hit points, 12%, or sorry, 12, that's exactly what that number is. 20% ward save, and then a bit of miscast chance for any spellcasters that are bad guys and in the area. Sweet business. Do you have that Corpse Cavern, my dear sir. Yes, you do. The other one we'll go ahead and give to Arkin until Nagash himself is back. Alright, Dread King, we give you a Mighty Warrior, Ancient Necromancer, Minotaur Summoner. I mean, don't mind if I do, we need to summon some Minotaurs, right? Here at the Black Tower, we can repair. That needs to be tier 3, we're only at tier 1, obviously. We'll have this go ahead and give us a Chasm of Souls for more income. Toronto Plaza once again for more income. We'll just try to boost that up as much as possible and let the Dread King hold the line. If he has to run, he has to run. So we'll go ahead and give that other item over here to Arkin. Molotov of garbage. I'm sorry, that's not his name. Sorry, Arkin. He's the new leader of our faction after all. Corpse Caravan for you, sir. Sweet.
Everything dies.
Yeah, Thutmose, you're going to continue to hold the line here for 2 more turns we have. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and check diplomacy real fast. Be lying up, I'm a little bit worried about doing things too quick and causing another crash, because I haven't quite locked down what's causing it. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn and see how Scarbrand plays things. I'd love for him to come over here and attack Kimry, but such is not the way. Alright, the Cult of Sigmar is gone, wiped out by Wurzag. Got our Gazul's gone as well, and now we have to take on some missile infantry if we want Death from Above. I don't know that that's a... I don't know if that's a mission I care about that much. Right now, though, we have to worry about Scarbrand, who is going to be our cliffhanger for this episode. We've got demons on the horizon, and they're taking attrition from being in our territory as well as just from bloodletting. So, I think we can probably come out here and just deal the death blow. Looks like the Defenders of the Black Pyramid would not join. So, I mean, we could even just let him attrition more. And then if they attack, the Dread King can come on in as reinforcements. I think this shall go fantastically for us, but for now I am out of time. He's obliterating Thorek. What has happened to Manfred to make him so powerful? I've never seen him do this well. Good job, Manfred. Be all the better when we bring you into our faction. Thanks so much for stopping by today's Legions of Nagash campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub phone, and I'll see you all in the next one.